What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Hungry? Why wait? Grab a Snickers.
You're just not yourself, man.
No,
Just not yourself.
For ya.
Welcome back, guys, to TG number 7.
TG number fucking 7.
God damn right.
Gee, I wonder what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. It says it right there. Well, yeah, we just did Battlefield 5, so I've got some feelings, I've got some opinions and stuff. And one of them being, it is a very gorgeous looking game. The movement of your character and stuff feels good. It's quite, like, I think they did a good job with a lot of the map, because there's a lot of, there's a lot of locations to take cover, a lot of different lanes that you can cover, and really they really pushed like teamwork in this one. Really pushed it, because, like, for example, I was playing a medic today, pretty much only a medic. We did a little bit of sniper, but like, I'd start off with 3 mags total, one that's already in, and then 2 extra ones. And so points will have ammo pouches, but like, they really wanted to push, like, somebody running support, somebody running medic, somebody running, every class that you can get, and actually utilizing those, because you'll run out of ammo fast, and you need that healing, because you actually only get, like, your 1 aid pack for self aid, and then a medic I don't think can heal you. It's just you get packs from them, even with the crate. I don't think the crate heals you over time. I need to look at that again. But
I don't know if you got to pick up the crate or not.
I would hope that just walking by the crate does it, but
I don't know, man.
Yeah. See, like, you just threw an ammo thing, and then it gets a little thing on screen that I got an ammo pack, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, earlier iterations, it was a fucking crate box or whatever. I mean, you could toss them and stuff like that, but I mean, at this point in the stage in the game, we played, I don't know, I think I've dumped maybe under 10 hours into it.
Yeah.
Of course, remember last time I said I had no interest in playing it. If somebody wanted to provide it for me, I'll play it. Lo and behold, it was provided for me, so I'm fucking playing it. You gotta give your fucking games a fair shake. And I think the term I'm gonna use is pleasantly surprised.
Yes, same. Yeah. It felt really good.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. I kind of thought it was gonna be corny. I thought there was gonna be some stupid shit going on, but pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as a $60 price tag, no. But then again, I haven't really delved into the other aspects other than the multiplayer, so, but pleasantly surprised. I will say that, pleasantly surprised. Except for, Nate hates the fucking medic class, so I mean, he hates the fucking starting gun, so yeah. I mean,
it's bad. It's bad. And I am a person that I don't really want to ever use a red dot in a World War II game or World War I game. Even though that's probably actually a better optic, but I don't want to do it. I'm not going to. I'm going to use irons the whole fucking way.
Oh man, I love if I turn off the field of view, not like when I modify the field of view. Oh my god, it's better. I might go back to using irons. So I was using irons on that M1A1, and I was smoking fools. But wow, I mean, just pleasant surprise, man. It's just a matter of my eyeballs not getting tired as I was delving into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
My audio's off sync.
Yeah. Wait, is it?
My audio's off sync.
Shouldn't be, but I guess fuck me then, huh? No, shouldn't be.
Can't hear myself, so.
No, I didn't apply a lag to yours, and desktop audio.
According to this, it is. I'm at 5 in it right now to make sure.
Yeah, I don't have any lag on the desktop audio.
Yeah, it's off, dude.
How much would you say?
1, 2, 3. Almost 2 seconds.
It's weird. I'm trying to think of what would even cause that. Because I'm hearing you in time. Like, so.
It might be your feed. It might be your feed to the fucking Elgato.
No, I can't put a delay on it. It's so fucking weird that it's doing that, though. Let me try desktop audio and then putting one on it and then taking it off. So let's try this. Now, how does it sound now?
1, 2, 3.
Because I made sure there was nothing on it before we started.
Still 2 seconds.
I don't even know what's doing that. I don't even fucking get it. As in the audio is after?
Yes. You might need to delay. Just delay my camera. Can you delay camera feed? You should be away from camera feed.
Well, it is a. It's just a screen capture.
Yeah.
But. God damn, 2 seconds?
2 seconds.
I can't even make a delay that long.
You sure?
Yeah, I can only, the highest I can go is what? Like, yeah, it won't even let me go for, because it's a screen capture, it's got to be a render delay.
Yeah, it's only off by like a half second now.
No, highest it lets me go is 990. Nope. 900? Nope. 600? Nope.
You should be able to push into the thousands.
No, it won't let me. Since it's not a audio delay or it's not a video delay or whatever, video sync delay or whatever.
Well, I guess you guys got to deal with it.
That's fucking weird. Why are you doing this? Never had that problem with this. Well, fuck me, man. All right. So.
He's on satellite. Want to put a little fucking blue hologram over me so I look like the fucking Star Wars hologram?
When we can.
Go for it.
Where's blue?
Wow, dude.
There we go. Speaking to us from the nether.
I could really fuck with you and start mouthing shit.
It's not a bad look for you.
What, purple?
Yeah, with your skin green.
Whatever.
So, there was a really interesting mechanic that I noticed in Battlefield 5 where, you know how like in most shooters, people 80 like crazy when they're shooting?
Oh yeah, like when they're looting and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that little fucking stupid shit.
So Battlefield 5 has a thing that if you keep doing that, it eventually makes it so that you don't even move. It's like a fatigue meter for doing that. Where like I was testing it out because I was like 80, and then eventually it just made it so that I was only like I started off like this and then it went to like this, even though I was just doing it as fast. So that's interesting that they're like, no, we're not doing that fucking video gameism stupid shit. Not gonna happen.
Nate is your loyal squire. I only watch your streams of the highest quality, my liege.
Granary stocks are running low, my liege. Hell yeah.
But
yeah, so that was an interesting mechanic that they put that in there. And
I mean that's yeah.
And like this moment that's showing here where we chose this lane to lock down. I really liked being able to do that we could actually like pretty well hold like against, there's probably at least two teams that kept trying to come through that area. And I mean, yeah, we die every now and then, but we were doing a pretty damn good job of being able to hold it. And then I got shot in the face. But,
Yeah, I mean, it's you got the typical fucking Battlefield stuff, but I mean, this is definitely. I mean, oh my, the map design,
yeah,
the verticality, the destruction, the explosiveness, the shit like that, the constantly evolving. That is awesome to me. Like I am immersed.
yeah,
I'm immersed.
yeah. People calling in stuff like squad lead being able to call in things based on how your squad does, and
I think the map design. I think I will give credit to the map design. The map design is really really done well. Like wow.
Yeah, you spend the fight like trying to find order within the chaos of a bombed out city. Yeah, and I like that. I like that.
That's fucking super fantastic. Like map design. Like it doesn't feel dull at all. It's. I will say that, man. I got pretty immersed.
Yeah. Yeah, there was always like, oh man, there's dudes up in that fucking, those windows up there. All right, now we got guys over here. But I've never like we said, or I said on stream when we were playing earlier, is I've never really liked game modes that let you do this shit where like people go around the outskirts where like all the meat of the action's happening and people like, I understand flanking, but like where onesies and twosie groups are always hitting you in the fucking butt. Like I don't like that because that's like that's how you just keep dying over and over again. Like I'm not dying to stuff to my front. I keep dying because I keep getting shot in the ass. Whatever's going on. What's up, Piper?
And I mean, it once you get a little bit more used to it, like with all this stuff like that, like I had to slow down because from fucking playing all this fucking blackout shit and all these VR type of games and shit with the high speed. It was nice to get to a pacing where it's just like it felt like that way where like when I started to slow down, it paid off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, definitely a little bit more methodical approach, and that's the way I like it. I mean, still not uber tactical, but it does fill a better niche than others.
Yeah.
So.
And with that good map design, with that slowing down a bit, and not just like constantly advancing, you're like, all right, let me assess the situation here. There was more opportunity for like, okay, so like where would I move next? And with that map design, there's tons of spots to move. Like, all right, if I'm going to move here, I can hold this. If I can move here, I can hold this. So it was again, it was fun trying to figure out like some order within the chaos of everything going on.
Typical iconic Battlefield red and blues,
Yeah.
So just like again, I just snuck up on me, pleasant surprise. I mean, made the game smoother for me, and I was able to draw out targets more consistently. My thing is just turning off the film grain, turning off the depth of field, turning off that shit. And then when I turned it from like the standard 60 FOV, or whatever the fuck it was, to 100, oh, that opened my world up. Woo, that opened my world up, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, it wouldn't matter with a Sten because that thing's crap.
You're gonna make me want to test that out.
That gun's fucking terrible, man. It's like watching you use the MG and that let's move up to where you were using like the carbine.
Oh, the M1A1. Dude, I had a 3.0 KD going on that fucking carbine, dude. I was like 22 and 2 for a long time.
Jeez, it was
that carbine. I was just holding that shit down was just annihilating. But yeah, it was just like right here we were pushing nice and methodical, clearing through and everything else. We weren't fucking running through goddamn map like crazy person.
Yeah.
So we cleared out this fucking church.
Yeah, definitely. When we did start slowing down, it felt like there was like a body of the enemy that we were like working against. Like, all right, we're trying to push up here. Okay. Well, how about if we come over here?
What I really appreciate about this is this like everybody's like, what are you gonna play squad and stuff like that, and it's just like I fucking can't stand squad, but this is kind of like it has a little bit more of those capabilities, like building fortifications and everything else. I'm just like, well, maybe that's gonna scratch that itch where I can just put that motherfucker on the shelf and never touch it again. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it came out and punched me right in the face out of left field with how it felt.
Yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be like, man, it's just gonna be another fucking Battlefield that just wants to be a Call of Duty with big maps. It's just gonna feel like Call of Duty. Everybody's gonna be fucking bunny hop shooting me and shit and all this dumb bullshit, whatever, people cross mapping me with SMGs and stuff like that. And I mean, that was not the case with SMGs at all, but
I didn't feel aggravated. I mean, I got some aggravation into it, but wow. I mean, compared to Blackout, and I, again, if you ask me my opinion, I still say Blackout's the best BR experience you're gonna get if you like BR games. I think personally, I'm just burnt the fuck out of BR stuff, man. I really am. I am so sick of BR.
loot, couple seconds of action.
I just wanna get my shit and go. I just wanna get my shit and get into the fight. That's why I enjoy the BR principle where you grab your shit, you load up within maybe not even like 2 minutes, and you're ready to fight. And that's what I want. Emphasis on the combat, and it's like, what fun is it that you didn't get properly looted because you got loot fucked, and now you're gonna get fucking smoked in the face? It's like, why?
Yeah.
The fuck was the point of that? Like, wasting my time. So it was a refreshing change, and here's where I said you can revive me if I don't death, but yeah. Just a refreshing change to actually focus on the core element of why I wanted to play games like this in the first place. Now again, with Battlefields, I do know they have like dialed down the whole like vehicle stuff. Like there's still like it's more emphasis on infantry combat and grand scale areas versus tanks pushing through and shit like that. It's like they're very select key pieces of gameplay elements in the game, as opposed to like, hey, I can jump on like there's going to be 3 Sherman tanks on this map, and like fucking 2 planes on this map that you spawn in, you have to take off from, and stuff like that. There's a lot more vehicle emphasis on the earlier Battlefields. So
yeah,
presentation though, man, the presentation of this game is wow. So
yeah, now getting vehicles is based on your squad has to do well so you can call it in.
Yeah. Other than what's spawning at the fucking spawn points. So
one thing I will say about playing medic was not playing medic and rezzing a teammate. You can still, which is cool that you can even do that, period, because that wasn't in other Battlefields, is that a teammate in your actual fire team or squad could res you, but it takes a really long time. So it was satisfying playing a medic because of how fast you get people up versus that. Like, you get people up super fast. Like, all right, you're up. Let's go. Like, it gave me a sense of, fulfillment when I was running around rezzing people like this, not like sitting there like, all right, buddy, all right, start the triage. What's going on? Okay, well, you have a hangnail. Let me get that for you. Clip. Okay. Whatever the fuck's going on. Like, it was nice.
Well, and fucking oh, what the hell was I going with this? Just that added element too, like also the fortification system, like someone was saying earlier. I didn't know that that it was a welcome addition. The fortification system on that shit it made fucking sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like actually that's fucking neat.
Yeah, Ty put it pretty well with the in a game where you can destroy the environment, it makes sense that you can also build it back up to a degree.
Oh.
So it feels pretty good.
I hope they keep that in, and I hope any future iterations feel as good as this. It's a lot of controversy over this one, and I thought it was going to be a lame ass like fucking rip historical fucking accuracy bullshit, and it was like I was like, I did not have hopes for this at all. But again, like I said, I wasn't going to say, I'm not going to sit here and clown Battlefield 5, but if you ask me if I would, like, are you going to play it? I'm like, no, not unless it gets gifted.
Yeah. And it did.
I stood by my word.
Yeah.
I said, I don't have an opinion on it, but I have no interest in it. If you want me to try it, you better gift it. And And I said I'd do it. All right, well, now I got to give it a fair shake. So that's what I did.
And I can see this being a game I keep playing too.
Well,
yeah. They're trying something different. Like it's like compared to like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and this, like Battlefield 5 has definitely made itself different. Definitely made
feels
itself
better.
different.
Oh my god, it feels so much better.
Yeah. I mean, there was still like some lag stuff every now and then. I get shot after I go into cover and blah blah blah, what have you, you know. But I mean, that's just with any fucking video game, period. So you can even have like 60 tick servers if there's just people with shitty, you know, connections or whatever. It's whatever.
I don't know. I definitely have infinitely more fun than playing Blackout right now. Now, like I said, my opinions on Blackout might change, but I got so mad at Blackout, I uninstalled it from my system, and I will not install it back on my system until I see some sort of patch notes that I like. I'm serious. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Every single time I fire that game up, I go from a good mood. I can have a really good fucking day, and then I'll play that, and I'm in a bad mood.
It sucks.
I play games to enjoy my time, and if I'm not enjoying my time and I'm getting mad, not worth it. Not worth it.
Most of the time, I like to say that I'm the same way, but I'm stubborn. So.
Yeah. Well, that was my thing. It was just like we beat it to oblivion, and it was just like I'm not having a good time. Like, why the fuck am I even playing this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is nice.
I mean, like, okay, so like as far as disliking the medic, most maps I really dislike the medic. The medic actually, or the Sten actually wasn't too bad on this map. I remember you pulling up the fucking scoreboard. It was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's actually working okay here because it's all close quarters, but.
Oh, fortune, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. I gotta fucking. So. But yeah, I can say with honesty, I am enjoying my time playing Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
I am enjoying my time. I've got under 10 hours into it, close to 10 hours.
Yeah, this was a good first
10.
look, first impression kind of thing.
So
what did we notice?
Maybe give a thorough analysis when I delve in the single player, when I do a lot more multiplayer, get a lot more higher tier stuff. I'm loving this M1A1.
Wish I could use that on a medic.
And you know, that field of view is fucking killing my eyeballs even now as we speak, but like Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, on the battlefield you want great situational awareness, but if you're like going around like this. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, I'm looking forward to more and talking about it next TG and being like, okay, so this is, you know, like how I felt about this. It's changed because now I have this and I learned this with it. So very good. So another game. Yeah. Did you have more about Battlefield 5?
No, I think I've about hit everything I need to hit on that.
So another game that we've been playing a lot of, both of us, Fallout 76.
Which has gotten an insane amount of hate.
Yeah. I think we need to address that to start here about what's been going on.
An insane amount of fucking hate.
Yeah.
Now let me go ahead and I'm gonna fucking hit this right now. If you don't like Fallout 76 because you're, well, for whatever fucking reason you don't like it, you think Bethesda was lazy, you think whatever, blah blah blah, you don't like this, you don't like that, you're having bugging, crashing problems because you're on console or maybe on your PC and the bugs just drive you nuts, or you expect it doesn't feel like a Fallout game, which I'm gonna fucking argue with you on that one. As a longtime advocate, Fallout has changed. If you want to say you're a Fallout purist, I'm gonna shoot you in the dick with some knowledge about. And so is Nate now that he's played the old school Fallouts, about how, you know, purist 3 and 4 were. But that's fine. You don't have to like the game. You don't have to like the game. That's fine. You know. I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm here to give you my opinions, and Nate's here to give you his opinions. And since people seem to value those opinions, that's what I'll get. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. if you have whatever things, whatever, I would, the only thing I ask is that you deduce your thoughts logically on why you don't like it, as opposed to, I just don't like it because it's not like Fallout 4. Well, okay,
Yeah. And
then go play Fallout 4.
This
Don't buy it, but
this whole like people latching on to like people launched 3 nukes in one server and it crashed the server. And I've seen people be like, ho ho ho, this game's broken, ho ho ho, that have played big MMOs. And I'm just like, so you just completely forgot about how like in any MMO there's usually like one server, and if you go to a certain town where everybody is, the server is so taxed. Yeah. Like did you forget about that? Is that
well, here's the thing. I think it's that crowd mob mentality.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to hate on fucking Fallout 76 right now because everybody else is. Like I said, if you genuinely don't like the game, fine. You don't have to like it. If you like the game, like the game. My issue, however, is where people start dogging on other fucking people because they like the game.
Yeah.
Or even vice versa. You dog on other people because they don't like the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can see valid reasons why you might not hop on it right now. I could see that.
Like if you that's fine, but so there's apparently some motherfuckers that apparently want to dog people for liking this game, and you're just fucking filthy scumbags.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to punch you in the fucking face. But like, fucking pathetic, dude. Like, I don't know, but
that's the type of individual that needs to project their issues onto others.
Well, of course they do, because they fucking, I don't know. I just feel like people are just looking for any excuse they can to just dog on it, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Bro, did you hear that server crash with 3 nukes? Oh yeah, I heard that. Did you also hear that it has microtransactions? Did you even bother to find out how that actually works? No. Actually, I haven't need to spend a penny, and I've already gotten some cool shit just because I earned it in game.
Yeah.
And
I got the vampire costume,
and
I didn't pay for it at all,
Yeah.
other than fucking in-game fucking shit. It was 800 fucking whatever the fuck they were.
And most of those outfits within the Atomic Shop or whatever you can find laying around in the game anyway.
Yeah. Well, bottom line is I'm enjoying it. Nade's enjoying it. Looking forward to more pushes and everything else. And
yeah, and they've actually been pushing out updates quite regularly.
So
and patches and stuff.
I judge kind of my engagement based upon the amount of time sink I'm putting into it, and I've put I don't know how many hours to it, and I just keep coming back to it, and I never feel bad about it. Like, I don't feel like I'm ever wasting my time. I don't ever feel bored.
Yeah. Like you didn't just spend
again.
Like
I'm a sociable guy though.
Yeah.
I like to interact with the populace and the server, and it enhances everybody's time. So I like associating with people. So, which is kind of the premise of it. So, like I said, I've never had a bad time playing this game. I've had some bugs. I fast traveled to Bailey's fucking thing, and I've fast traveled there and was halfway stuck in the concrete. But how do you fix that? Well, I just fast travel back to my camp. What do you do?
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, whenever there is a problem, like, oh man, that's kind of annoying. Well, I can fix like you were watching me when I had that. I was trying to build my base, and I was like, man, it will just not snap a fucking wall to this point. And I was getting pissed off about it, but I was like, and then eventually I was like, well, what if I just put a roof so that it snaps to the roof instead of the floor? Boom, fixed. Got it.
There's annoyances. Like I said, I can't speak on the console version.
Yeah. Oh, I had a dude
played with it.
Right, regarding console. I had a dude that was in, I don't remember whose chat, might have been whoever it was. But whenever the subject or whenever Fallout 76 comes up and anybody's stream, there's a bunch of people like, oh, that fucking game, blah 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 blah. And then somebody was like, well, I heard that it runs really really bad on console, and I was like, hold on a moment, I want to learn something here. I'm gonna ask this guy a question. How old is your console? Like first PlayStation 4s that came out. Like, well, any game's gonna run like shit on a. I had to get rid of mine because it was just so fucking old. Like, I played it all the time. It was old. That's the same with like a car, you know, like if you run your car for 8 hours a day, no matter what you're fucking doing with it, things are going to start breaking down and wearing down, whatever the hell it is, you know, for 5 years or whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid to hold that against a game, especially like something like that where it doesn't run well on console. Like, well, duh, it's an underpowered machine.
Now, you know, it's kind of that instant gratification generation nowadays, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they could start a whole nother fucking topic about
Yeah.
that. It's just, like I said, I don't care. I'm not here to tell you what you should like and what you shouldn't like. I'm just here to fucking tell you how I feel, and after fucking stupid amount of fucking games I've played, I've certainly enjoyed the fuck out of this, and wouldn't call myself a Fallout fanboy because trust me, there has been one particular Fallout game that was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Fucking one on consoles, man. I tell you what, the
Is
fucking
Brotherhood of Steel?
Yeah, that was wow.
I think they were trying to mirror what it was Dark Alliance. I think they tried to copy Dark Alliance is what happened there.
No, but yeah, but I
if
do not feel like my time was wasted, and definitely like the progression. So
yeah, I think if people stopped, looked, watched, and saw that, like, what's one of the things that you love in Fallout is what 90% of the time that you're doing is you're going from point A to point B, but you get lost in tons of shit as you get there. And that still happens in Fallout 76. Like, all right, I need to head, I'm here on the map. I need to go down here. It's going to take you about 2 hours to get there because you're going to run into an event here. Some shit's going to happen over here. Oh, now you got to craft this. Now you got to go stash your shit. All right, this is happening over here. Now there's more shit over here. Now there's more shit over here. Now there's more shit over here. Oh, you finally made it to your destination 3 hours later. Like, that still happens in Fallout 76. There's still a ton of fucking shit.
This is by far the most fleshed out world in a survival game. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the most alive world in a survival game. You know, Scum, Ark, Rust, 7 Days to Die, you fucking name it. Like, this is by far the most feels lived in in a survival game. Maybe not necessarily to a Fallout game.
Yeah.
Right? But again, this isn't supposed to be RPG centric. This is supposed to be survival centric. And that's where I think a lot of the hate is coming from, is people who are in the Fallout crowd aren't used to games like 7 Days to Die, aren't used to games like Scum or whatever. But I mean, this is kind of a very, very, I'd say, lighter version, definitely lighter version of those, and definitely more fleshed out, world-wise, DayZ or whatever, name it.
Yeah.
Miscreated.
I think really people are just, the only thing that people are pissed about is that there aren't NPCs and stuff like that. That's the only reason, in my opinion. But get this, right? So I was hanging out with Penguin yesterday, and he made a great fucking comment, or like a comparison, like, all right, so there aren't NPCs in Fallout 76, but...
Wait, well, but what are the goddamn Protectrons you talk to? Isn't that an NPC?
Yeah.
Like, how do you judge a non-playable character?
They're there.
You interact with them. They have voices. You cannot actually state that there are no NPCs.
There are, and they're just in...
There are
like text, tapes.
There's no human NPCs, so now we're splitting hairs.
Yeah, that's really the problem, because
we're splitting hairs.
Because the parallel that Penguin made is like, well, think about BioShock 1. Really, you don't really talk to anybody. Like, every now and you actually don't even say any fucking words to anybody in the entire fucking game, but all the communication you have is through tapes. It's just a little picture that pops up on the right hand of the screen, and then a tape rolls about somebody talking to you, and you like maybe run into them every now and then, but they're like behind glass or something, so you can't hurt them. So like, but that was like, nobody playing that game was like, I don't actually ever really talk to anybody in this game, so I'm gonna hold it against it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a stupid thing to get hung up on like that. Like you said, it's just splitting hairs and nitpicky. Like, that's really not that big of an issue.
Wasn't there? I don't know if there was a big hoopla about Fallout 3 being first person. I feel like old school Fallout fans kind of were that way.
I wasn't following social media and stuff when that came out.
I think I was reading it in magazines and stuff. So I mean, just fucking narrow-minded, dude.
Yeah, it's
like I said,
it's just presented in a different manner. The story is there.
if you want to talk about being a Fallout purist, then fine. I guess all of the Fallout should have been isometric RPGs that were turn-based.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, that's how they fucking started.
Yeah. Is that why you like New Vegas more than Fallout 3 though? This is a little darker.
I like New Vegas more than Fallout 3 because it is true to the original Fallout games. What I mean by that is it's darker, yes, but open-ended choices.
Yeah.
You can kill anybody you want, which your choices, you have a much more variety of your choices, so you have much more options. Like you can tell anybody in the dialogue fuck themselves. You don't have to be like, oh, okay, that's great, and be like, well, you can't kill this NPC because he's essential to the vital story element. Like, no, Obsidian was like, no, you can kill whoever you want, and it'll change the story mechanic. You might still end up that way, just in a different way.
Yeah.
It gave you options.
I mean, shit. You get
Same with
shot
Fallout
in the
1.
head at the start of it. Like.
Yeah. Same with Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Like all you got to do, in Fallout 1 as you played is get the water survival chip and then go fucking take care of the master in one way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah.
That's all you had to do to beat the game. However you got there was up to you. That's it. You could get there in 10 minutes if you wanted to. And you could do it completely pacifistic. You could do it completely pacifistic without even shooting the master. You could make him go insane through dialogue choices and make his head explode.
Yeah, that was cool.
You could you don't even have to deal with them. You could set the nuclear launch device in the fucking in the area and had triggered to fucking explode, and you didn't have to deal with them. Boom, problem solved, right?
Yeah.
Just that choice is what was missing from 3 and 4, because again, there are vital NPCs essential to the story, and you can't kill them.
Yeah, or kids.
So
can't kill kids.
Right. Not that I advocate that at all, but it's just choice.
Well, some of the kids in Little Lamplight might have deserved it, but
motherfuckers.
Some of them are kind of dicks, man.
Yeah. Well.
Got to be tough in the wasteland, man.
Yeah.
Got to be tough in the wasteland. See, there's still the. I think the people that are probably complaining are the people that have never really had a desire to put any effort into learning anything.
Well, I think they hated it before it even came out. Their minds were made up, which, again, like I said, my mind for Battlefield 5, my mind was made up on Battlefield 5 per se, that I was just like, I'm not going to buy this. I will not buy this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say Battlefield 5 is a shit game. I'm not going to say that. I can't say that. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm not spending $60 to find out.
Yeah.
But then I said, fine, it was purchased. I'll give it a fair shake. And I did. And I like it. And it's like, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Enough said. So I think it's kind of the same deal where instead of people saying, I don't like the direction Fallout 76 is taken, I don't want to spend the money to find out. I don't know if it's a good game or not, but I'm not willing to pursue that path.
Well, fine then. Yeah, that's cool.
And it's like, fine, cool, that's fine. But don't sit there and be like, well, it's a fucking shit game because of this set. How do you know it's a shit game?
Yeah. Did you play it? Did you play the beta?
So
no.
You can say I have no fucking interest in the game because of XYZ. Oh, fine. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But don't sit there and say fucking game's trash. How the fuck do you know? Oh, because this. Well, what's your experience? Well, I didn't have the experience. Well, then how the fuck do you know?
Yeah. I've even seen some bigger streamers that I would have thought have had more. Would have stopped to think about it before coming to that conclusion about Fallout 76 that I've seen on Twitter, and I'm like, really, man? I thought you weren't that kind of person that just demonized something because of something you read on Reddit.
That's popular. Like I said, I could get into the philosophy of what's going on with people, people nowadays, where they all want to go towards the mob mentality as opposed to having individual thought. But I won't.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games coming out right now. So to rationalize people's behavior, if they find reasons not to spend money on something, then boom, it makes them feel better. I'm not going to get that because of this, and this. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever works for you. Fuck it. Fine. Whatever. I mean, I did that with Battlefield 5 myself. I was like, well, I mean, they usually just go with the Call of Duty kind of approach to games, so. But then this awesome motherfucker named Big Head McGee had to be a really nice person, you motherfucker. And I really liked it.
It's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
Because I fucking enjoyed playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck you want me to say, man? I I like it. Okay. So, there you go.
Yeah. And
But
like Fortune's saying here, you know, when you play it, you can actually get an actual opinion and may end up liking it.
So,
Bada boom.
Oh man.
So as far as new things in Fallout, so they did say that they're going to try to work on the whole stash space is only 400 thing, and Justin was saying that the reason they did that was because they were having problems with the stash.
It was stability of stored amount of items being tracked by their servers.
Okay.
They wanted to ensure that they had stability enough to limit you to that, so therefore it wouldn't put too much load on their servers. Because again, Bethesda hasn't really done this before per se.
Yeah.
I know they have ESO, but
it's kind of like this thing. Though. ESO is not like this. No.
So they wanted to ensure that they had a stable experience. I can understand that because everybody else is bitching about every fucking thing else anyway. It's you just add one more thing to the bitch pile, like you lose your shit because the server can't keep track of all that shit. I get it.
Yeah. That would be much worse.
I mean,
people would have some like legit reasons to hate this fucking game if that happened. Like, I lost all my stash and I'm level 50. Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, you can be as pissed as you fucking want because of that. Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of like the whole, if we're talking about hate at the whole Diablo thing. I don't think people were mad that Diablo Immortal wasn't on, like, it wasn't listed as a mobile game. I think Blizzard's presentation, they shot themselves in the dick with that. Was why, because they saved their big announcement for the end.
Yeah.
And your big announcement is Diablo Immortal is going to be on a mobile game. Like,
yeah,
that was bad presentation.
Yeah.
Like your marketing PR guy needs to.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe that should have been a surprise that just happened, not.
Yeah, I think you probably should have put that in the midway through the show or something.
Yeah.
But I think that's what really, I think you amped people up for a new Diablo and game, and it's that was not.
Yeah. And people
that was not.
People went and bought tickets, flew to BlizzCon, got a hotel, got tickets to the event, and all of that entails because they were probably like, "Fuck yeah, new Diablo! Hopefully, I'll be able to fucking play it." Like. Get to play the new Diablo. By the way, it's a mobile game. Like, I just spent like $1,000 coming here.
I think that was just bad presentation.
Yeah,
I think that was just bad presentation. That was. I don't think it would have gotten nearly the reception it did if they would have like maybe scheduled that near the beginning of the show or the middle of the show, or maybe not have like looped around it a little bit. I don't think it would have got the hate it got. I think people like, oh well, Diablo Immortal's coming to mobile. Okay, that's cool.
Right,
but you hyped it up and you fed on people's like fucking big shit, and it's like, ooh, bad presentation.
How cool would it have been if they did drop like a new legit Diablo though?
Well, that would be cool. But notice I didn't say Diablo Immortal's a bad game. Diablo Immortal's trash. Diablo Immortal, like, how the fuck do I know? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I haven't even really seen footage at all. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything about it. I just know, like
I don't know shit about it.
About it's on mobile and it has microtransactions. That's all I know.
Could be fucking super fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think after the No Man's Sky fiasco, people are just very, very, very fucking on games right now.
As soon as something isn't what you expected. Wait a minute. No, I definitely.
However,
say
I
that.
will say this: I think No Man's Sky kind of turned itself around. I haven't played it since the new thing, but they just keep pushing out more content for free, and I'm just like, I'm actually getting interested. That might be a cardinal sin, but I'm getting kind of interested to see like what is it, how does it play now? Like what is it like now? Oh, what's it like now?
Yeah.
You know. So kind of like Star Citizen. Like when I fired it up, it felt pretty fucking stable. Surprisingly, I was like, huh. Maybe I should start playing this again, you know, because I'm not crashing every fucking 10 seconds and I have
Yeah.
a solid frame rate.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you know.
I think really, because I was thinking about this as well in prep for TG about that particular subject about gaming and just bitching about everything. So I think we're all spoiled with video games, and that games need to be fucking, every video game needs to be perfect and exactly what we want. When it seems, especially there's a lot of people that have been playing video games a lot longer than I have that seem to bitch about this stuff, and I'm like, well, what about like the games you fell in love with back when you first started gaming? Like they had fuck tons of problems, right? But you still love that game and would play it again, even though it has fuck tons of problems. So how, you know, like that separate, like the lack of separation, or maybe the separation rather, of like not thinking about that. I'm like, well, yeah, these like Fallout 1 had so much, like had a fuck ton of issues in it. Like, God, man. But I'm really, really glad I fucking played it. And a lot of old games that I've played have had problems, but you know, they were still good.
You know, and I what's the complaints I've heard? Fallout, oh, it's a dated graphics engine.
Yeah, like we
Okay,
should have made a new engine, blah blah blah. Like, and whenever I hear somebody say they should have made a new engine, like, have you seen the documentary? No, I didn't know there was one. Actually, in the documentary, they explain about how they took the Fallout engine and they had to tear it the fuck apart just to make it so it had multiplayer. Like, they worked the ever living shit out of it just to get it to work. Like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, all right, okay.
No. And then where was I going with this? Where the fuck was I going with this? Dated engine. Well, the thing with me is I've never really been a huge graphics guy. Yes, I like my shit to look pretty, of course.
Yeah, everybody likes.
But
that.
I've always been like, I like getting sucked into the gameplay. Is the gameplay good?
Yeah.
You know, so having it look pretty is definitely a good bonus, of course. You know, but
well, then there's a line that you tread there where
it's immersion.
These people that are already bitching about not being able to run it on their PlayStation from when the PlayStation first came out. Well, it's the same engine and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. Well, if they would have made a new one with new textures and all these new graphic, like new gen shit, your PlayStation definitely would have, you definitely would have been able to play it. Like on top of that, you would not. No. So maybe you're the problem and they're still trying to make it so that you can play it.
Oh, well, they were lazy design. They took Fallout 4 assets and just incorporated them and stuff like that. I'm like, okay.
So?
I am okay with that.
Yeah.
Not, I mean, maybe, okay. It's not a direct rip in the assets, but there's a lot of commonality and similarities like that. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. You don't have to be. I'm fine with it. You know, and I think a lot of people that do talk about game design, about how things are, don't actually, you know, understand. I also noticed you didn't pull my fucking striped camo footage, haha. But
Fallout 76.
A lot of people don't actually understand design. It's kind of like those same people, like when you're working on art, right? Like you're doing 3D modeling or graphical design for them, and it's just like, yeah, I'd like you to design my business logo for like $30. I'm just like, you want me to design the face of your fucking company that's going to be on everything for $30? $200 minimum, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, do you not understand the amount of man hours that goes into design? Well, it's just art. Like, you just slap it together and go. It's like, you fucking don't understand shit.
Do you understand the process that I'm going to make up a bunch, like the whole process of designing a thing for designing a product for a client, you know, that whole whatever.
It's because it's art, so people just always think they can just shotgun. Oh, it's just art.
Yeah.
This is just that. It's just that.
Well,
like,
well
no
I can
understanding.
go to a clip art thing and just spend like 20 cents on some stupid shit. Like, well, then go fucking do that then.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. Have fun with that. So.
Fucking people, man. Fucking people, man. A lot of people don't have, and this just goes for life, period. And this because this pertains to Fallout 76 and any game that we talk about and all this stuff. Is a lot of people don't seem to have that ability to stop and think about something, like better reasoning skills or critical thinking, or like the stuff that they tried to teach you in high school. But you're probably busy trying to make sure that your boner went away before Stacey Morgan saw it, or you kind of wish she would see it and like it. I don't know, but
I'm enjoying it.
yeah, it's fun.
User experience for me is good.
Yeah, it's fun. And granted, most of the problems I've had have been with multiplayer because it has we've had some problems with teams and stuff. Can't join, can't invite, especially if somebody in the team leaves without leaving the team, like they turn off the game, it has problems and stuff like that. But I mean, all stuff that can be addressed, or you just figure out how okay, so just leave the team before you get off for the day so it doesn't fuck it. Okay, all right, fixed. Boom, gotta go.
Whatever.
Still fun. Yeah, still a fun fucking game.
I ain't stopped playing it.
Yeah, it's been good, and I look forward to more. I feel bad for those people that have been playing either non-stop or they've just been blowing through everything because they're going to be kind of burnt out soon, but that's on them. Whatever, that's fine.
Hey, man, like I said, if you're trying to rush to the end game, the whole point of an experience is immersion. If you're just rushing through the journey, then okay. I mean, if that's your thing, I guess.
Yeah, and there's so much in this world to explore. A lot, man. A lot to do there. So, yeah, that's pretty much, I guess, it for Fallout 76. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they had some stuff for Thanksgiving, but it was stupid, so. But they did something for Thanksgiving, so. Whatever. They'd be doing quite a bit.
Wasn't anything noteworthy to me anyway.
Yeah. But they have been pushing out updates and patches quite a bit. So. All right. So you played some more Fractured Butthole, huh?
I think there's a lot of people that said it best in my chat, and that they said this game was fucking designed for me. Fucking, my God, dude! That game is just awesome, fucking awesome, dude. I've never laughed this hard. Well, the first game made me laugh too, but it was just fucking awesome. Awesome, man. That's all I can fucking say, man. They make another one. Yeah, if they make another one, I'm gonna buy it probably the day one release, man. Like, what? Why the fuck not? Like, I enjoyed fucking Stick of Truth. I enjoyed fucking Fractured Butthole. I got the season pass for it now, so I mean, fuck, dude. Like, and in fucking chat, people who love watching it, like, Jesus, man, like. Just a good time. Like, it was like I just got done like fucking around with Blackout, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna install this, and I just what a 180, man. Like, bad mood gone. So I just died the whole time, man. Like, died laughing.
What did he just harvest out of a cat?
I think it's piss.
Shoved it up its fucking head.
You're talking about a fucking game where fucking priests pull anal beads out of their ass and fucking whip them to fucking Yeah,
self-flagellate with it and stuff.
God, what a good game, dude! What a fucking good game. Just awesome.
It is called cheesing.
I don't want to know what it's called.
What? When you do that to a cat, what? Why does that have a term?
No.
You with your fucking beard. It's your character.
Yeah. It's Mini Dave.
Oh, okay. You mean a mini Dave. Okay. I see it now. Okay.
Oh man, fucking just awesome. Good time. Full laughs. Exactly what I want from it.
And again, from everything I've seen, actually has a pretty in-depth turn-based combat mechanics.
Yeah.
Quite a bit there. Like, it's not just some rinky-dink little thing that they threw together. They actually put some fucking work into it.
Yep.
So fuck yeah. Like, you're sitting here looking at like different stats on abilities and moves and stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty
Definitely
cool.
did a good job, man.
Yeah.
RPG mechanics, like some of those old school mechanics, man. Definitely, Oh, I can't wait till they make another one, man. Well, Obsidian made the first one. Ubisoft took it over and made this one. So.
Which one would you say is better?
Oh.
Or was it a pretty good improvement moving forward with still staying true to what the game was?
Ooh. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to compare to fucking Stick of Truth because Stick of Truth is like a big fucking eye opener. Stick of Truth was more like traditional turn-based stuff, whereas this is a little bit more strategic.
Yeah, I think this one has depth, right? Versus
yeah, it's
the other
got
one.
depth.
The other one was just
The other one,
well, a line,
no, the other
right?
one has a lot more like inventory system, and actually, I think it had more depth because you could do modifications on your fucking.
No, I meant depth as in like you could move on grid when you're fighting versus the first one. I
Oh
think is
yeah,
just a
combat
line,
wise,
right?
yes. Combat's definitely a lot more in depth. But the first one also had like items that would swap that had different abilities and stuff. They had skill trees you could progress down and stuff like that. Whereas this one's a lot more like superhero-y, where it's you got your different equipments like your enhancements. You can you can multi-class now. Grid-based attacks, stuff like that. So it does things differently. It's a little bit less in the items and more about the power base now.
Okay.
Whereas the other one's a little bit more traditional RPG, fantasy RPG based with items and stats and stuff. So I don't know.
Both have their own things that are good about them.
I would say I'm gonna have to beat this one before I decide.
Okay.
I will say this: I wanted the season pass for this. I didn't get the season pass for fucking the other one.
Okay.
Or maybe I did. I don't know. But
see, like because that reminds me of how I felt about like Mass Effect. Like Mass Effect series, excluding Andromeda, obviously. I had a favorite. I didn't really have a favorite with them because each one had different mechanics in it, and they were each like.
Oh yeah, drastically, dude.
Yeah, and I couldn't really tell you that I could choose a favorite because like, well, this one had this and this and did fighting this way. This one had this and this and did fighting this way. This one had this, So it's kind of sounds like the same thing with these games is that each one.
And that's kind of how it was.
Okay.
If that's a good comparison. Mass Effect 1 was very like, oh, so let's bump up the skills.
And, and attachments on mods on weapons and stuff like that.
Different weapon and very item based. And then Mass Effect 2 was very like, Mass Effect 2 didn't have overcharging.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 you had to reload and
it was more
break off a slab.
Yeah, I think that one was more of a limited mod system and more about your skills,
more combat oriented. So it's like, okay. So, I will say this: I do remember more of Mass Effect 1 than I do Mass Effect 2.
What happened to Mass Effect 2? I remember 3 because 3 was ridiculous. 3 had a lot of ridiculous shit. Was that when you worked for Cerberus in 2?
Cerberus was 2.
Okay. All right. That's when I fell in love with the Piranha. With shred mod on it.
2 was kind of like the build up to 3, which is kind of why maybe it wasn't as me. 1 was just like, this is coming, and 2 was just kind of like the build up to this is coming.
Yeah.
And 3 was like, oh, it's here. And it's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, fucking what?
You're like,
this is what you chose to do?
Like 2 Towers versus Return of the King.
Yeah.
Although I think I
Yeah, but
like Two Towers more.
Two
than Return of
Towers,
the
the
King.
warfare in that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
especially the tree
Ooh,
fight
Yeah.
or the fucking Ents. I love the Ents.
Yeah. But that's how Two Towers stood out in its own right, you
Yeah.
know, because the warfare in it was like, oh, hey, now we're talking
And the Battle of
large
Helm's
scale
Deep.
shit. Mhm.
Fuck yeah, that was pretty sick. Goddamn right. There was also
So,
2 was about Rohan, right? Battle of Helm's Deep,
Yeah.
Rohan, all that. Yeah,
Yep.
that was some good shit. I like that one more than 3.
Mhm.
I mean, 3 was the crescendo and the climax and finish, blah blah blah. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
let's all just watch Lord of the Rings right now.
Twitch ban.
Oh, so something we do need to talk about. So Twitch is cracking down on copyright music and copyrighted content that you show on your stream. So they're actually apparently going to start putting strikes against channels if you get copyright things. So they outline very specifically like what they want. Twitch.
You already know what I'm gonna say to that.
Copyright laws. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say the same thing I did when they first started cracking down on shit. I said, well, ban me. If you ban me, guess where I'm going.
Yeah.
So you already
Pornhub?
have countermeasures in no. You already have countermeasures in place to stop that. So
There's gaming stuff on
Why are-
Pornhub.
why are you making it meticulously more difficult?
Where I'm looking for a very specific link with the rules in it. It was on Reddit.
Oh, it's on Reddit. Ugh.
Well, it was a link on Reddit to what I want to actually look at here, and this isn't it.
Fucking
Motherfucker.
Reddit.
So basically, like they're even saying that you can't even stream Guitar Hero because you don't own the rights to those songs.
Well, I'm still playing music on my shit,
Yeah.
so
In my opinion,
Do-
it's stupid because like it's even in-game music counts. Like the soundtrack to Fallout 76 is technically copyright.
hey, you know what? Why do we even stream games anymore? Because technically that's copyright infringement.
Exactly.
Why even stream anything?
Yeah,
Why stream games?
yeah. You don't own this game, do you? This game that's showing right now, you don't own that.
No. I mean, I bought it, but technically I don't own the rights to it.
Yeah.
Fucking Ubisoft does. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's copyright infringement, right?
Yeah,
Where do you stop? Where do you draw the fucking line?
you can't.
This whole music debacle is getting out of fucking hand, primarily because of the digital shit. I think it's just fucking getting out of fucking hand because everybody buys their shit digitally and people pirate shit and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's like, because they can't find countermeasures in this, and I guess artists now, in order to make a buck, have to like form a lot more live shows or whatever the fucking case may be. It's just getting stupid. So, I don't know.
I'm interested to see how it changes.
I don't know,
things.
man.
If like I'm interested to see how critical they're gonna be, because like if channels start getting like strikes to the point where they get put on like temporary suspension and stuff like that, then that's probably gonna start pushing more people to do something about it or just comply. And I would like to see maybe some people with bigger swing because of this be like, well, hey, how about we go talk to like some of these bigger groups now that since I have some social media pull as a big streamer, and just get him to like say, okay, it's fine on Twitch if you listen to my music.
Well, like I said, if the platform starts interfering with my creativity or whatever, then I'll move to another platform. Ain't no big deal to me. I'm pretty established on YouTube and fucking Twitch, so it's easy for me to make a swap.
Bada boom. There you go.
Just start live streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I don't care. Just put out a little fucking broadcast out in Discord. Hey, Twitch decided to fucking ban me because I played music on Twitch. I'm gonna stream over here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Done. So, like I said, as a content creator, you should have multiple avenues of ways of handling things. Do not ever stick to one pay attention to the platform you choose, and always have multiple sources of how you handle things, multiple ways of communication, multiple ways to communicate with your fan base.
Yeah.
Or when people start pulling shady shit or some shit like YouTube fucking adpocalypse shit they were doing, which was hurting a lot of their content creators, you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah, and
So
you moved away from YouTube when that happened.
yep.
Yeah, because it was stupid.
But that was also when the rise of that channel occurred too. Like
Yeah.
after that shit whole fiasco kind of blew over. So
Yeah, that's a little in the know. If you guys want to read more or whatever, you can go search Twitch's new terms of service. They outline in more depth there about how that's going on. It's rather unfortunate. You can't even pantomime a song. Like I couldn't sit here and go, start singing a song I know. I can't even do that. Like even if
this is the song that never rains.
But technically, if every member of the band is dead and has been dead for 75 years, there's no longer a copyright on it. So we just need to go murder all of our favorite bands.
Oh, can't talk about murder on stream.
We won't really do it, all right? We won't actually do that. All right.
Says Justin with the terms but my Slay Bodies emote got approved. I mean,
yeah. And my rub blood on my face and enjoy it emote got approved. Ah, this is nice. The blood of my enemies. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah. So next game, you played some Ground Branch.
Yes, Ground Branch got a content update. Content update meaning stability fixes and stuff like that.
Nope, that's not the bit we want. There's the bit we want.
Ground Branch got again not a big content update per se. They got a fucking just slow pace. Yes, you're gonna show me in full battle rattle. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate it. So they added magnifiers that work with a variety of fucking optics. Added some extra skins and stuff like that, but again, not the big content drop you guys are looking for. Again, it's still kind of bare bones, but every time they incorporate something, it's always appreciated. Again, the big thing that people are waiting on is mod support, 1, and 2 more maps. But again, the fact that they're adding more to it, the reason why the update took so long was because Chris was fighting with mathematical formulas into the bug reports and stuff, because apparently there was some bug where when you shoot, it would make the weapon go up and down. So obviously not something you want to push out to your fucking fan base, because some sort of mathematical formula equation he was doing in the programming space was fucking it up. So, and I'm very, 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 very tight with the devs and very close with, about as close as I can expect to be, but they're very, I communicate with all of them. Fucking Z, Scopey, Chris, John. The only guy I haven't really talked to in effect is Zumba, but Mixon.
Yeah.
Fat Marrow he has some involvement. He's not really a developer tag, but he's very, very involved with devs in the mod space because he's an Unreal editor or Unreal Engine fucking, I'll say pro. So very, very, very in the know with something. So, or ask for some information, barring whatever, and get an answer relatively quickly. Like when I was having server issues, Fat was in chat, immediately went hit up Chris. Chris PM me on Discord and say, hey man, I was working on this. Sorry for the long delay. It was like 10 minutes. And he was like, here, and he's one of the lead developers. He's like messing me like, hey, use these commands. This should fix your issue. Avoid these commands because they're not working as intended or whatever. So,
okay, that's cool. Very transparent.
Very, very, very
personable.
Transparent devs. Very, very solid foundation. I have really, really good for guys, and I like it. So
yeah. I paused it because
obviously
Bailey here about 3 or 4 times looked at these dudes and didn't shoot them.
Wow, getting called the hell out.
She like looked over there like, I don't know, are they bad? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And then she looked back, and then she looked, and then you started shooting him, or somebody else started shooting him. This is she started, but as you were saying,
It's just a really good game with a foundation, skill sets and stuff, and still a lot of things coming down the pipeline. Still a lot of iterations. I don't know really what they're trying to work on next. I do know I don't have a roadmap. I mean, when I did the interview, we had no idea where it's going to go. I think what they're focusing on primarily now is I do have kind of some insight. I mean, I can mention it. I'm not under an NDA, but I do know that I have seen some art assets that are being worked on because Z and Scopy have kind of like, hey, check this out. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. It's like, yeah, don't show that until it gets approved for the end game, but yeah, check that out. I'm like, okay, cool. But
got the connections.
I kind of know like what potential art assets might. I don't know as far as programming aspects or when mod support. I don't have like super insider information, but I have gotten like proprietary information on art assets. Let's put it that way. Assets that were being presented for approval. Whether they get approved or not, it's up to John. But it's like, hey, check this out. What do you think about this? Oh yeah. Oh hey, check this out. Or I do know, like, I rock fucking Scopy's world one day because he was like, it was like, yeah, this, that, and the other, and I mentioned a PEC 16. He was like, there's a PEC 16. And I'm like, yeah, Scopy, it's been around ever since I was a boot fucking goddamn ITB. And he's like, fuck, now I gotta fucking try to figure out how to incorporate that because I'm out of the fucking time. So him and I talked about the capabilities of a PEC 16, how it differed from a PEC 15. How PEC 15 has your IR laser, your standard laser, and your fucking IR flashlight or IR beam, where the PEC 16 adds an actual illumination beam, with the different layouts and stuff like that, and how PEC 15 was still. We just had a discussion about it, so
That's pretty cool.
Just stuff like that. That's about all the insider information I ever get. It's not like I'm getting shoehorned information that I'm under an NDA and can't disclose. It's just I'm trusted, and I'm not breaking that trust by showing assets or whatever. But rapport's there, and I think what my estimation is that they're really working on getting that AI integrated at some point.
As in AI teammates.
I think they're really trying to get that AI. Yeah, just the AI stuff. I know, like, they're trying to add some more stuff and just get things locked down. I still think they're really working on but I think they know that if they just added mod support and people could just start dumping maps, I do know. Yeah, I do. Okay. Talking to John, I do know stated in his roadmap, because we talked about doing a, hey man, can we do a play with the developers? Like I didn't even mention it. I was thinking it. I was going to ask him, and he was like, well, why don't we do yeah, we should do like I was like, when do you get some free time so I can catch you in game? He's like, yeah, we should do a developer fucking, play the game with developer stream. And I was just like, you just read my mind, dude.
That's cool.
So
fuck yeah.
He was like, yeah, and then he let slip. He was like, yeah, I should be done pushing out the next map by then. So
oh
yeah, so I was like, yeah, I get a lot of free time in December, and by then I should have that next map pushed out by then. So take that as you will.
Fuck yeah.
Take that as you will. It's not really insider information. It's just, we spoke in private PMs, and you could have a new. Apparently, it's on the roadmap that a new map's supposed to be pushed out by December. So
fuck yeah.
There you go. That's not authentic. That's not confirmed. Um, thanks, Wook.
Thank you for the update
Don't
on
worry,
Justin's
I'm not.
face.
Yeah. Apparently, stubby face Justin is the best Justin, is what
Yeah.
the information I got. So, but I will be letting it grow again. I don't plan on clean shaving it again
You could just
soon
buzz
because
it.
I immediately regretted it because when I stepped outside the day after and I was like, oh, I'm so fucking cold right now. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, so yeah, went outside yesterday late and it was cold and it was nice having like wind hitting me and it's just like barrier.
Barrier.
And I could feel it, hitting my beard and pulling on it. And like, goddamn right, my neck and lower face is warm. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
What? My ovaries. What are you doing to women's ovaries, Justin?
Violating them.
Specifically that's I don't even want to know.
Dick punched. Moving on, this is the TG stream. Yeah, that ground branch, those new magnifiers on those optics. All right.
They feel pretty good though. That magnifiers feel pretty good.
Yeah. Certain optics are a little,
Yeah.
The fucking, this ain't no fucking PG-13 book. You can get out of here with that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, there's like the original Hollow site is it's kind of wonky with it, but if you use the version 3, it's better. I haven't tried the red dot yet
Okay.
to see how it works, but we'll see.
Bailey rocking that CCO there.
Yep. Compound 4.
Where's the battery compartment, Bailey? Not that she would know that.
I'm working on her. She's learning. She's very, very open-minded student.
Yes.
So, especially trying to roll with, fucking been there, done that, been schooled in it, done it for years. So, I'm not gonna sit here and browbeat her like I do other fucking people, fucking fateless. So. My tan steel pot, yeah, my little fucking, yeah. Well, I'm about to add more goodies to it too, cause Justin. It's Black Friday, by the way, guys. Nate, did you do Black Friday shopping?
No, I've already spent way too much money.
Oh, well, see, as I said, people are just like, "Hey, what games are you getting for Black Friday?" I'm like, I bought one game, that Hitman Game of the Edition for like $12. You know what I spent a lot of money on? Tactical gear and shit. Because once I bought one, I was like, well, I kind of want that too, and then I kind of want that too. So
I mean, I could just ship them all at once.
3 double mag AR pouches later. One dump pouch. One Peltor fucking hearing protection, fucking hearing magnification, fucking headset later. Almost got a holographic with a magnifier for it for my AR. Yeah, kind of going a little on the fritz there for a minute, and decided I better stop because I'm not a huge gear guy, but I do like to have Gucci. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
As far as what's out there, as far as games, guys, Green Man Gaming was having an actual PlayStation 4 game sale, which is very rare. Like, stuff was 50% off and so on, which very rarely happens. But I mean, the usuals. Just was talking about this on a stream the other day. There's Humble Bundle, Green Man Gaming, G2A, CD Keys, Fanatical, Steam, GOG.
CD Keys' website has been down.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, they're down today. I think they're just overloaded, or they're just not doing anything for Black Friday stuff.
Maybe too many people were buying stuff.
They're just down, man.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I've ever seen them be down.
Damn.
So don't use CD Keys right now because you can't access the site. But Green Man, fucking Fanatical, fucking good old games. Got them hotkeyed. So
yeah, I haven't bought any. I was looking at some, but I already have so many games, and also I've already bought games without worrying about sales and stuff. Because like I bought this, so
Big Head and everybody else keeps gifting me fucking games. So it's like, fuck do I need to buy them for?
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus,
I've got
alright.
games. I'm good. I'm good on games. Yeah.
I mean, there's a few things there's not really I look at it and just like, oh, is it cheap enough? Like, because I know I'm gonna play it and I want to delve into it, but it's like,
When?
I'd have to hunt for it. There's nothing that's just like, oh, I gotta play this game. Let's look and see if it's on sale. I don't. Oh, well, that's not entirely true. Total War Warhammer 2. If I found Red Dead on PC, which it's not, that probably would.
Oh yeah. I would much rather play it on PC. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, since we're talking about it.
Speaking of, I'm gonna be quiet. I want to play this bad, but I can't. Number one, I'm not getting it on anything else but PC. So
I wanted to wait until PC. I did, but
so I'm just gonna wait.
I wanted to talk about it while it was still pertinent. I thought about that. Like, well, Justin will probably wait till it's on PC, and
Yes, I will.
you know, if I really dislike it that much, I could just stop playing and then pick it up again when PC comes out. But I mean, I was like, let's just have a chill, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 stream or whatever on Wednesday. And I ended up streaming for 10 fucking hours because I was just enjoying like RPing a cowboy. It was pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, yeah. And those of you that don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2 base game comes with a map. And this is a topographical map. So those of you that are military inclined, that's fucking sick.
Wait, topographical, like it has contour lines and shit?
It has contour lines.
It has contour. Oh,
That's what made
motherfucker.
me take the final leap, because I was like, all right, I'm just not going to use the in-game map. I'm going to use the physical map, and I'm just going to go around and be like, that's a fucking spur over there. Where do I need to go?
Yeah.
It's sick, and that's what made me take so long to get between point A and point B. But I'm starting to learn the area in the game. And I'm marking on the map where I run into things that I want to remember and stuff like that. And I will say though that the first time I got into a shootout in the game, that the fucking controls with a controller and the mechanics for shooting people is terrible. It is so goddamn bad. It feels like I am in mud trying to move my rifle. And then, it has the acceleration shit where, like, once you get it past a certain zone on your stick, then it's just super fast. So I took Big Head's advice, and I just, I turned on, like, super aim assist, which I don't normally like playing in any game, but the super aim assist has been helping. Because I tried to do it without aim assist, and it's fucking crap. It's garbage.
I'm like hunting for Total War Warhammer 2
Yeah.
and EO. I might get.
Ah, man, I really wish that you didn't have to play through something to play Neo with somebody. Then I would totally get it too, and we'd play Neo. But so it has all these random events that come up in the world. Like, I was just riding back to my camp, and then these fucking outlaws with bags on their heads jump out from this bridge and try to rob me. And I killed them because it was fun. But it's stuff like that. Like, I could just go around in the world. Like there's some outlaws robbing a stagecoach. There was some outlaws that went and broke a dude out of a prisoner transport. Or like some chick was being kidnapped by some fucking pervert dude or whatever. And I went and saved her too. And there's just a lot of things that happen within the world, as well as if you want to get into hunting, you which the benefits for getting into hunting is if you get pelts, you take the pelts to go get crafted into better like satchels, so you can carry more of this, that, and this, or certain outfits that you want to get and stuff like that, what have you. And for certain crafting things, where you take it to a trapper who can craft it, for certain hunting resources, you need to use a specific type of weapon so that you do not damage the pelt. So like, you couldn't just go out and use a fucking double barrel shotgun on everything, and because that would fuck up the pelt. So it's a matter of like finding out how to track this thing, finding out like what I need to use to bait it out, finding it alone, like finding whatever the fuck it is you need, and then taking it down cleanly, skinning it, which actually has a pretty cool animation in game for skinning stuff, where you actually like. And my favorite is when he gets a rabbit, because he doesn't even cut it. He just grabs the fucking rabbit by the legs. And then I'm pretty sure he grips it by its fucking butthole. And then he just tears it all off in one go. He like goes. And it's just, all right, I got this now. That's mine. Which is probably not possible, but it's pretty funny. So as far as what this game is, the overall experience, it's Cowboy Simulator. Definitely.
Outlaw Josie Wales Simulator.
Yeah. You can be good.
Yeah.
You can be bad. You know, whatever you want to do there. You can go live your life how you want to live it. You can go out there and go hunting. I like to take my time when I'm going from point A to point B. Like here, we're just kind of going down the road, you know, do whatever we want because I'm just enjoying, because it's a gorgeous game, even on console. I've been playing on a PS4 Pro, but quite a bit. And one thing I really did like about it, and I think you'll enjoy, Justin, when you play it, is when you go into a shop, they give you a catalog like they had, you know, like when catalogs first came out. So you go into a shop and they're like, check the catalog. And it's all like the original artwork of like the stuff you wanted to buy in an old style catalog. Let's see if we can find one.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, so you're going through the catalog like, you know, with all the ads and stuff in it. It's pretty cool. So it's actually more like, it's an RPG in an open world, but it's also kind of a survival game, sort of. Because you have hunger and you have stamina, and your horse has stamina and core. Like you have cores you have to worry about based on what you like eat and stuff like that. And that like overeating will make you fat. Not working out a lot, you'll get fat. If you
scum level.
Yeah. And so it's I mean, it's not on Scum's level where they tell you what or how low you are on vitamin B12, but you know.
Okay, a little excessive, you know, okay.
But yeah. It's nice and the world is gorgeous. The world does not feel like somebody just took like grass tool and then went grass. It feels like somebody sat there and like placed every single, like designed it by every foot. And I mean, they probably didn't actually do that, but it feels that way. And like right now, what I'm doing is I'm chasing down some dude that kidnapped a woman, and you hear him like, "Shut your purty mouth, lady!" So I lassoed him from my horse, pulled him off, then I hogtied him, then I set the lady free, and then we took this poor individual. There we go.
Poor individual.
Yeah. We're gonna go. We were trying to decide what we're gonna do with him, right? Because I had him hogtied and thrown on the back of my horse. And it's like, all right, what are we gonna do with this guy? Oh, there's a bridge there. So I went and tossed him off the bridge, and the guy screamed like a little girl. And then Arthur, the character you play as, says, "Well, at least I'll know where to find you." It was fucking hilarious. It was great. So my problem with the other Red Dead Redemption, I tried playing that before, and that's back on like what, original Xbox or Xbox 360. I mean, my problem with that one was there was the getting from point A to point B and being a cowboy and all that stuff, but there was nothing between point A and point B, and the world was, you know, shittier graphics. And it was a desert, so it was just like riding through the desert for 10 minutes to go do a quest and then, you know, talk to somebody for like 20 seconds, if that, not even like 5 seconds. Done with that. All right, now let's ride back for 20 minutes to go turn it in or whatever, like go for quests and stuff like that. So it was just boring to me versus like this game where me going from point A to point B, I have like 80 billion different things, not actually 80 billion different things, but I have a ton of different things I could do. Like, what if I spot something that I've been meaning to hunt? What if I get a random event where some dude's being held up at gunpoint and I get to make the decision whether or not I want to actually help? Or, you know, like the first time that I ran into one of these random events that happened was Stagecoach was being robbed, and I wasn't going to give a shit, but I just rode up, and then one of the outlaws looked at me and recognized me. He was like, "Oh shit, that's," and I was like, "Fuck," you know, and shot him because they recognized me. But so yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. Quite a bit of cool stuff. Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, I think I spent the last 3 hours just hunting one bear and didn't get it, just because I wanted to.
But it's immersive, man. You're immersed in it.
Yeah, I was just in it, you know. And then we went and climbed a mountain, and then I sat up there and I drank some gin. And then promptly smashed the bottle on the ground after I was done. And then I smoked a premium cigarette. And then we called it a day. Yeah. And so there's actually crafting in this for like different kind of tonics that you need. You can go get so okay, I guess a better way to put it is it's like Rockstar was like, let's look at Witcher 3 and let's make a cowboy version of that. So there's no like monsters and stuff like that, but like, you know, you actually can get into herbology or treasure maps, and you know, like the map is full of shit and it feels like people live here. You can interact with any NPC in this. You have options to interact with people. Yeah. And like I haven't tried antagonizing anybody, but you get 3 options when you interact with any NPC. There's greet, antagonize, so that you can try to get them to start something so you don't get in trouble because they started it, and then rob. And I've tried greeting random people when I'm riding along, you know, and Arthur will be like, "Good day," or like, "How you doing, partner?" And they'll be like, most of the time they're like, "Fucking people need to leave me alone" and stuff. But and then,
no,
yeah,
I would like that. I really would. Like I said, I play games for the immersion factor, and if I get it completely immersed in it, you sold me.
I definitely did. I did not mean to go for 10 hours on Wednesday. I'll tell you that. It just happened. Like after I just tossed that dude off the bridge, I started riding off. Then I saw a dude over there with a horse, which is what's going on right now. I saw a dude over there with a horse laden with a bunch of shit, and he was like, he had some binos looking off at something. I'm like, huh, what's he doing? And this is how the game introduced treasure maps. Now, I don't know if they had an algorithm for putting him next to you or if he's always in this location, but I was just like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? Hey, what's that guy doing? He looks like some kind of scientist or something that's out here studying stuff. I want to go find out. And then I just wanted to actually go talk to this guy and find out what was going on. Oh, also, you see a wild random horse, Justin, that you want. You can go lasso it and break it and make it yours.
Well, you know I'm all about that.
It's pretty
breaking
fucking
them down,
cool. Yeah, breaking them down, man. Yeah, ride them into submission. Sniping my place. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Motherfucking dominance. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. So pretty much what Justin just said is that he knows how to use rope. He's quite proficient, and he has a lot of it. Yes, that's what he said. Yes.
You can ask for validity. Point you towards somebody.
We're about to see 2 cowboys kiss. Goddamn right, Chaz. Mm-hmm. No, not really. No. I think somebody had said that there actually is no option to be gay in this game, but you know, it was actually a surprising lack of profanity in this game. They went a little more tasteful with it. Like I went and got a bath in game, and they were like, "Would you like a deluxe bath?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" A lady will come in and help you get bathed. And she just came in and made the most boring small talk I've ever had and just bathed me.
Well, you love small talk, Nate. Remember, you're not there to fucking get busy.
It was super boring small talk, though. Like, worse than any human interaction I've had.
But you can always go to Fallout 76.
Yeah. There you go.
Fucking whiners.
But it's whatever. I just thought it was interesting that they went that way. That they didn't make it super crass or whatever. For those people that would have been on like, oh, it's a Rockstar game, so is this gonna be go fuck hookers and
that's why I play Rockstar games. Yeah. So I can fuck hookers.
Oh, speaking of that horse thing, like I literally just like I tossed the dude off the bridge after an event I had, went and talked to the guy that unlocked treasure maps, and now I'm chasing down a horse I want to keep, you know, like so I can lasso it and stuff. Although I will say though that when I was trying to get the horse back to my camp, so I had it broken. I did the whole mechanic there, and then so I had it lassoed and I was bringing it back to my camp, and then I had a thought like, what if I'm running along with this other horse that I'm towing, and what if I let a tree go in between me and the horse so that the rope gets caught on the tree? And I was really hoping it was going to yank me off my horse, but it ended up just letting go of the lasso.
Drug your ass.
Yeah, it would have been great if it. Oh yeah, what just happened there? Yeah. Fucking threw me, man, because my stamina ran out while it was fighting. So. Yeah, I have been really liking this game. I just really wish they'd fix the shooting mechanics. Also, they have this weird way in the beginning of the game. The way it was explained to me is like you got to do some of the main story to unlock enough of the mechanics in the game so that you can just go play the game however you want. But they want to introduce it organically, not just like, here's all the shit that you have. Like, they want to introduce you to stuff because it's presented to you based on like something happens, so you have a need for it. Which I understand designing it that way, but yeah.
I'm gonna propose something to you.
What's up? What's up, man?
I have Company Heroes 2 and all the DLC for it.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
I mean, I kind of like to get back into the RTS fold. Kind of think it's something that we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is the campaign co-op?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, we could just play it.
But it is on my yeah. That's what I mean. The multiplayer stuff,
Yeah.
like bot stuff, comp stomp and shit. But I do want to get back into that. Definitely.
You know, we could set more days for things.
I wanna bring RTS back. I do.
You want to have like a day
It's
for
been
RTSs?
My fix hasn't been. My thirst hasn't been quenched for it in years.
Yeah.
So, like RTS has been like just like on the back burner, like strategy. I mean, fucking the 4X stuff, all that stuff, like Stellaris. I want to get back into and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I know you have Company Heroes 2, and I have all the expansions for it now. So, I'm just saying.
Fuck yeah! I did re-download Dawn of War 1, and I've been playing those off stream.
I would play Dawn of War 1. I would play Dawn of War 1. I'll play Dawn of War 3 with. Fucking
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, I'm enjoying learning how the mechanics work in Dawn of War 1. They have some interesting way of doing upgrades that I like. That is very, very much like Company of Heroes, actually, the way they do it.
Relic.
Yeah, I do wish that Company of Heroes had the sergeant thing though, that like Dawn of War has. Like you can put a, like, once you do the research, you can put a sergeant in any squad and it helps with morale and they get another person.
Yep.
Stuff like that. I wish that you could do that.
Now I gotta look up fucking Dawn of War 2 stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Grandmaster collection for $20, motherfucker, killing me.
Is that all of them?
Grandmaster on for 2, yeah.
Oh, just for
yeah.
2. Okay. I think I have all
It's
of
Grandmaster.
everything for Dawn of War. I have all of them,
Mhm.
and I need to play
Me
through
too.
them at some point. I've been meaning to. So many games, man. Oh my god, so many
They're
games.
so cheap right now.
Yeah, that's what's dangerous. I
Yeah.
already have.
And
so
I've
many
got spare money to blow, so yeah, I'm living it up a little bit, man.
Woohoo!
I'm living it up a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it just because I can.
Fuck it.
So
Fuck it, man. Yeah. Yeah, as far as Red Dead Redemption 2, guys, it's good. There'll be more to talk about in the future when I play some more, what I figure out there. But yeah, very good. Do we have any questions or topics that people wanted to bring up?
please have questions. We like questions. I love questions. Why don't you have one of your sugars gifted to you? Because they already do. I already do. Goddamn fucking Big Head gifting me all kinds of shit. I got Bailey gifting me all kinds of shit. Both my sugar fucking daddy and sugar mamas are fucking giving me all kinds of shit. Fucking Nate did it too. He got stalker stuff. I gotta play through those too. Like Nate's the other side piece. I've got 2 side pieces.
I'm the side piece that whenever he's in, Tampa, he always hits up or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Fucking, I got XCOM 2 to mess with. Oh, XCOM 2, man. When I do another playthrough of that. Oh. What games are you guys looking forward to? Excited about Black Forge, Destiny.
So that's a paid DLC, by the way. That's adding machine guns and stuff like that. You have to pay for it. So
Destiny 2 and I have had a long departure. I have nothing to say about Destiny 2. I should probably get back into playing it, but I've been kind of focused on like other stuff. And to be honest with you, I don't really have a game. All the games I'm looking to, I think, have released. I can't, for the first time at the top of my fucking head, I cannot tell you a game I'm looking forward to right now. I can't. I cannot think of one game right now I can just spit out to you that I'm looking forward to right now. I don't. Oh, there you go. You got it. But it's like, it's not coming out soon.
yeah,
Thank you. Doom Eternal, definitely. Anthem, yes.
Division 2.
Rage 2, don't care.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Division 2. Yeah.
Division 2.
Yeah, Rage 2. We'll see. We'll see about Rage 2. Like, I'm stoked for it, but I was super stoked for Rage 1, and it turned out to be like it turned out to be a really shitty game, but yeah.
Whatever.
So we'll see.
Their big premise was 60 FPS on consoles. That was their whole selling point. What I'm looking forward to nowadays isn't even new games. I'm looking forward to is further integration with the games I have. That's what I look forward to nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to, because I have a lot of early access titles. So what am I looking forward to? New Total War game coming soon as well, but I know you don't. Who doesn't get into Total War games?
He's played Total War games.
I
Are you talking about me?
I think you're talking about you.
Yeah.
Because
well, I don't really care for diplomacy shit. I don't care
played
about that,
probably
so.
well over 1,000 hours into Shogun. I played probably just as many hours into Medieval and Medieval 2. Rome. I have Total War Warhammer. I haven't downloaded and installed yet. Reason being, download and install it. I'm not going to stop playing. I actually was just looking at all the DLC for it since it's Black Friday to see if I could afford it, if I should dump the money into it. I was just looking for deals on Total War 2 so I could combine Total War and Total War 2 into one big giant map with all the races. So yeah, I'm big into Total War actually. I just haven't played it in a long time. Total War 3 Kingdoms I looked into. I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I have not played one in a long time. I certainly haven't streamed one. So, but yes, I'm actually really into. Will Cyberpunk ever drop?
Eventually.
Yeah,
I am totally fine with them taking a while to drop Cyberpunk, in my opinion.
That's a day one purchase for me.
Yeah.
No lie.
Because I
just from watching the gameplay, that's a day one purchase. That I will purchase that. I will wait and I will do what I need to. Stay awake. Take the day off. What the fuck I got to do?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm kind of okay with them taking as long as they need. Because I have other things I want to get to and not put off when Cyberpunk drops, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not playing anything else for a while, so.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I keep Hunt Showdown on my hard drive too. On my hard drive. I've been kind of out of the gaming loop, I guess. Not really out of it, but just there. It's just what I'm really looking forward to is just further content being dropped for the titles I have, really. Hellgate London. Nade.
Yeah.
I'm waiting I haven't tested the mod yet. It's not.
We looked into it. The version of Hellgate London they released is a non-multiplayer Korean version. Now, eventually somebody might make a mod for it, but that mod that's out is not for this version of Hellgate. It's for the old one.
Did they say anything about having workshop support? Because otherwise, I don't know, man. Hellgate has a place, but if I can't play multiplayer, I might as well just refund it. I mean, how much did I pay for it? Like $10?
Yeah, it was like $10. So, for the nostalgia for that $10, like this is, oh yeah, I remember this game.
Yeah, but the whole point of the greatness of why I got Hellgate in the first place, play co-op with your friends, because that's kind of the point. If I can't co-op, then I'll be real with you. I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics in it that are meant for multiplayer, or even not even just multiplayer, but like you can't even transfer items between characters unless there's multiplayer. You just can't.
Yeah, well. Oh, okay. Well, then I
So-
guess that sells it. I'm gonna get my refund then. I can always buy it back later.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Chaz, that somebody will mod it because of that. It'd be like, what? This game needs it. I'll make it. You know, like somebody will be like, all right, fine. And I'm sure it'll happen, you know, whenever it does. And then we'll be sitting in stream and someone will be like, hey, so they added multiplayer. Somebody made a multiplayer mod for the Hellgate. Oh, shit. All right, let's play that then. Fuck yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen, man. It may take a couple years, but it'll be good.
Yeah. Well, until then, it'll be like the same thing I did with it'll be like the same thing I did with Insurgency Sandstorm, which I'm sure is phenomenal. It kept being broken, so I bought it twice and refunded it twice. So if I buy it again, probably gonna keep it. But
I have not bought any sales games.
I am
Yeah.
I got one. I got Hitman. I got Hitman Game of the Year edition.
Hitman was good. I haven't finished it yet, but it was really good.
Just because it's Hitman Game of the Year edition. It was $12, like no brainer. Duh.
Number 2 has all of number 1's stuff in it with the new mechanics. But you
Thanks for fucking telling me.
Well, I mean, but you only paid $12 for it. So it's not a big deal, man. Yeah. It's whatever.
You know what else I was looking at getting?
Hitman 2.
Not Hitman 2.
Call of Cthulhu?
No.
Is it a game that
Divinity 2 is $30 right.
I don't know, man. $30. I would feel much more okay if it was like
30.
15. You know.
Yeah, I'd get it for 20.
Yeah. I'm not.
25 would get me to look at it and go.
I know that as soon as the first door we came across that was level 20, I'd just be like, fuck this game. Nope. Nope. Fuck it. Fuck it. Or the first skeleton that we come across that casts a healing spell, I'd be like, nope. Fuck this shit. Bullshit. Nope.
Do you want to go back to Divinity one more time just to see?
I'd rather just get into 2 if we're gonna play it again, man.
I almost would want to try and enhance it. I don't know if I want to start over, but maybe we should start over.
Dude, we were an hour from the end.
I don't care. I'd still start over.
And
Just knowing what I know now.
We put 70-something hours into it, dude, and we quit.
How many? I know.
And
I
we
almost just
quit.
want to try it again. I want to mod it and then try it again. I just something about maybe I like punishment, like it's magically gonna change or something. I'm just looking at goddamn Divinity 2 and it's overwhelmingly positive. I'm just like, why?
I say go for the water software.
It does look good. Not gonna lie.
Someday, maybe.
Oh, God.
When it's like 15.
97% of the 4,107 user reviews in the last 30 days are positive. What the fuck?
All right, now we need to go ask all of these users if they've played old Obsidian games.
Well, here's the one that kills me. If you liked Divinity Original Sin 1, you will like this one too. What if you hated it?
Yeah, exactly.
What if you hated it?
It's like, well, I hated Divinity Original Sin 1.
Where's the review that says if you hated Divinity 1, you will love this one because it's nothing like the first one? Oh God, where is that one? Unofficial D&D 6th edition.
All right, guys. I need to get some dinner.
Yeah, I need to. I don't know. Do something else, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go get some dinner.
Look at more sales is what I'm gonna do.
I'm trying not to, because I know that I'm gonna buy something.
No, I'm going to with the full intention of buying.
Oh, dude, I should totally look at what Warhammer is doing for Black Friday.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Oh yeah,
Warhammer figurines, yeah, because those things are fucking expensive.
Like, dude, I've been I spent $100 on Amazon today, so like, yeah, like, be careful. I'm looking at Bethesda. I'm looking at my in-game launcher stuff now to try to find some stuff. Wolfenstein 2 is $20.
Where is their sales section? They usually have a sales
Wolfenstein: The
section.
New Order.
Did they get rid of it? Nah, that can't be it.
I don't know.
Nah, they couldn't have got rid. No.
Wolfenstein: The New Order is $660.
Oh fuck! I also have a Emperor's Champion paid for sitting at the store right now that I forgot about. It's been there for like a week now. That's the Black Templar dude with the two-hander. It's gonna be sick to paint, man, because he's holding
Dishonored 2. I think I saw Dishonored 2 for like $7.
Some shit on here.
Oh,
Sitting here like, ooh, what's on sale, bruh? What's on sale, bruh?
Humble? What's Humble Bundle got? Humble Bundle. I better like save that to my favorites too. Let's add that.
One of the Outcasts is free right now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, what is Outcast? What is this?
Oh, I thought you
like
meant
it's a lot of
Outlast, my bad.
No. That would be cool though.
Let's see what's on Humble Bundle.
Rockstar Fits. I was looking at Angels Fall first too, but yeah. Always play Planet Side.
It's taking a while to load since I'm doing all the things. All right, I'm gonna get some dinner.
All right, yeah. Let's fucking before we get too wrapped up in this shit.
I can sit here for hours figuring out what's on sale and stuff. So, all right,
Man.
So,
Guys,
gonna do your thing over here? Yeah.
am I gonna do my
Are
thing?
you gonna do your thing?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do my thing. So, again, fucking holy shit, I'm faded the fuck out. Catch me live up there. I think that way. Yeah, that way. Catch me live there. Twitter. There's the Twitter. There's the YouTube where I do a lot of my tactical fucking channels and stuff like that. So, I mean, what else is there to be said? That's where you can find me and my assholeless personality. Nate, over to you.
Hey, so I'm the Nate Face. Twitch, where I normally stream. I do have some stuff on YouTube if you guys want to check that. And periodically I will put stuff on there. But I always tweet when I go live and stuff like that. So you can find me on there as well. And other streamers that I support and stuff like that. So there you go. And thank you all very much for hanging out today. It was enjoyable having you here. I'm glad we could do TG and try out Battlefield 5. Thank you again, Big Head. Thank you again, man. Thank you. And I, for one, do not agree with consistently calling you a sugar daddy because I do not want to cheapen or be reductive.
Shut up. I'm not cheapening anything. It's a nickname of endearment. Jesus Christ.
But thank you again, man. Seriously. I was, like we said, we were very pleasantly surprised with Battlefield 5, and we'll keep playing it. And I know that's exactly what you meant, Big Head, with the dot. I was like, come on.
I'm pretty sure I told you not to fucking I said don't do it, and you did it anyway, so I don't want to hear it. I was like, he was like, so if I get you back, I was like, no. He was like, yeah, but I said, no. So you're saying you'd play it? Yes. So I'm gonna buy it? No. You've been gifted a copy of Battlefield 5. Here's a fucking key.
What is this? Oh, it's my mic arm. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, guys.
What?
Thank you very much. You fucking rock. I have a hearing problem, he says.
Yeah. Too many red solo cups to the face.
Man. We're going to go find somebody to host. Who do we want to host as TG here? This is a group thing.
I can say Big Kahuna's live. You got Snowman live. I don't think ZFG's live anymore.
Hmm.
Oh, yep. ZFG's live on Fallout 76. If you're so inclined, you got Big Kahuna playing Destiny 2. You got Snowman.
You show some love to Big
26.
Kahuna. He's a good dude.
Yeah. You can give.
Yeah.
You can show the. Oh, there's Pink just went live with Black Ops 4. So.
Let's give. I haven't given Kahuna some love in a while. You down? You down with that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Let's go host Big Kahuna. He's a good fucking dude. He's a good fucking guy. It's all right. You all have a great rest of your fucking day. Thank you for hanging out. This has been TG with Justin Red 87 and the Nate Face here, and we'll catch you guys around.